The moment Alex stepped into the dense forest, a cold, unnatural silence swallowed him whole. Birds didn't chirp, leaves didn't rustle, and even the wind seemed too scared to move. In the first few steps, he felt eyes on him, countless eyes, but every time he turned, there was nothing. Panic bubbled in his chest, but curiosity pushed him deeper. Legend said no one had survived here for long, that the forest itself devoured the brave or the foolish, and now Alex was beginning to understand why. Shadows twisted unnaturally between the trees, moving with a purpose, following him relentlessly. Every crack of a branch under his foot echoed like a scream. He tried to call out, but his voice seemed swallowed by the oppressive darkness. The deeper he walked, the heavier the air became, as if the forest was breathing down his neck, alive, hungry. Soon, he noticed faint whispers, a soft chanting in a language he couldn't understand. Circling around him, coming from everywhere and nowhere at once, the hairs on his arms stood on end. Suddenly, a figure emerged, a ghostly silhouette of a man, decayed and pale, with eyes that burned with a deep, unholy red. It didn't move, yet Alex felt it closer with every heartbeat. Terrified, he ran blindly, crashing through underbrush, stumbling over roots that seemed to rise like the hands of the dead trying to pull him down. He could hear laughter, childish, cruel, echoing endlessly around him, but there were no children in sight, only the forest, and the forest was alive. Hours or maybe minutes passed in a terrifying blur. Shadows merged into grotesque shapes, twisted faces, clawed hands, impossible creatures that vanished the instant he blinked. The whispering grew louder, now directly in his ears, telling him he belonged here, that he would never leave. His flashlight flickered and died, leaving him in pitch-black darkness. Panic consumed him. His mind teetered on the edge of madness. Then a cold, skeletal hand clamped over his shoulder, spinning him around. The ghost's face was inches from his, grinning as though it had waited centuries for him to arrive. Alex screamed, but the forest absorbed it. His legs gave out and he collapsed, certain he was about to become yet another lost soul in this cursed place. Then, just as suddenly as it began, the pressure lifted. The shadows receded, the whispers faded, and he found himself at the edge of the forest, trembling and gasping. No one had seen him enter. No one had heard his cries. The forest loomed behind him, still and silent, hiding its secrets, its victims, and its ghosts. Alex never spoke of what happened again, but at night, he could still feel those eyes watching him from afar, waiting. If you enjoyed this spine-chilling tale, make sure to like the video and subscribe to Horror Ambient for more terrifying stories that will haunt your nights.